I'm Herbal Gamer Lucian, and today we got some new stuff to talk about coming up in WoW 2026. The video just aired for State of Azeroth 2026, and I think there are a few things worth mentioning for those that didn't have time to watch the full 30-minute video. This is mainly for retail, so classic news, check the link below for the video for more info, but there were a few interesting things here, so let's talk about that, shall we? First goodie up I want to mention is that if you do have an active WoW subscription right now and log in between January 29th of 2026 and the expansion launch of March 2nd, 2026, you will get the Dark Portal Housing Decor item. That out of the way, let's get back to some of those juicy details. Besides the standard fare of what you would expect with a new expansion, like new dungeons, raids, areas, updated zones, etc., they did have a few things that were a bit different this time around. Delves will also be returning with 11 new ones and a new companion, Alaria. There was a new system called the Prey system to add some depth, but they didn't really elaborate on what all that means or entails. Slayer's Rise will be a new epic battleground map and for world PvP. Arcantinia, a mystical tavern where you will encounter NPCs, both big and small from the lore, and complete quests on their behalf. For those that played during Warlords of Draenor, I almost wonder if this will be something similar to the Inn quest that you could have where different NPCs would show up each week, you would complete their quest and get special rewards. Raids are looking a bit different, with the first one being a 6-boss raid and then another one being a standalone 1-boss raid. Then it was stated that a few weeks into those raids, they will add an additional 2-boss raid. So kind of interesting and different way that they're going to be approaching the raids. We'll see some cool new improvements and features for player housing, one of them being the ability to copy and paste a build. So if you have something that's made up of multiple items, instead of rebuilding it, you can just simply copy paste it. Another one would be imports and exports for your builds for your house, so that someone can share their housing with you and you can just import that in. One feature I liked here was the mentioning of allowing your pets to wander around your house, as well as your mounts to be stabled in your yard. I think that that's kind of cool. They showed the roadmap leading up to the first and second major patch, but not much info was added here, unfortunately. We'll be looking at a new event called Decor Duel, where you'll go 5v5 against other players and try hiding as decor items in the area. Not exactly my cup of tea, but you never know, this could end up being a lot of fun. One thing I was personally interested in as a solo player that gets a lot of their gear from Delves, they are coming up with a new game mode called Labyrinths. Now, the idea behind this is something similar as what a dungeon is to a mega dungeon. Labyrinths will be the mega delve. So the idea here is going to be the same, where you go through, you explore, you kill things along the way, but you can do it in chunks or you can do it all at once, which I like. I just hope they don't backpedal and go kind of towards how Torghast was, because that got really tedious really fast. And finally, the video did end with a little music video that they had made with Ozzy Osbourne's Mama, I'm Coming Home. The trailer was neat. The song is always sad. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Well, that about sums up the State of Azeroth 2026 video. So what did you guys think? Anything that you're hyped for, or you're still kind of in that wait and see mind space? Let me know in the comments. Or consider liking or subbing to the video if you did find this helpful. It actually helps me quite a bit. As always though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.